Canne De Combat, or canne, the traditional French martial art that revolves around the use of a cane or walking stick for both self-defense and sport.
Chapeau de forme sur les gravures, ça va très bien se défendre avec la canne.
It is not only a unique and effective form of self-defense, but also a cultural and sporting activity with a rich history in France. It combines martial skills, physical fitness, coordination, and tactical thinking.
Originally, it was designed as a self-defense, and that's what people, in big cities, Paris particularly, were using to defend themselves from, people that were trying to attack them for whatever reasons.
Today, Canne De Combat is practiced both recreationally and competitively in France and some other countries. It combines elements of traditional martial arts with a focus on practical self-defense.
On les a gardés, on est vraiment liés à la savate.
What Laetitia is saying is that we have the same value in savate as we have in canne. Fencing with stick, but it's fencing with hands and feet. It's being able to touch without being touched back. But yes, the values are all the same.
Similar to other martial arts, Canne De Combat often incorporates philosophical principles such as discipline, respect, and personal development.
Donc, je m'appelle Laetitia Mallard, je suis professeure de Canne De Combat, monitrice.
So her name is Laetitia. She's been practicing for a while. She's been training. She's qualified to teach through the national entity of Canne De Combat.
Développer et enseigner de nouveau la canne.
She's created a club recently. It's about 20 kilometers from Toulouse, and her goal is to really develop canne and baton and to try to get people to come and basically discover this art that not a lot of people know.
Canne De Combat was originally developed as a practical method of self-defense, reflecting the need for individuals to protect themselves in urban environments. The canne was chosen as a weapon of choice due to its widespread use as an everyday item, making it a discreet and effective tool for personal protection.
Canne De Combat était enseignée dans les écoles de savate
Canne was actually taught with sabat at the time, where people could strike with the stick, but use kicking techniques as well. And it really became dissociated when sabat adapted the boxing techniques from English boxing. And from that point on, Canne fighting was taught separately from sabat.
Canne a continué à être enseignée jusqu'à la Première Guerre mondiale. Ensuite, on l'a un peu perdu de vue, elle a un peu disparu.
It started basically in the 19th century, and it was very important until all the way up until the First World War, so 1914, and it can disappear after that.
En 1970, enfin dans les années 1970, on a un certain Maurice Sarry qui a remis la canne un peu.
A little bit like sabat as well. And it was not until the 1970s that someone named Maurice Sarry created this association within the Sabat Federation to really promote, and that's when it started to actually codified it to be practiced as a sport with very specific techniques. So des techniques, des formes de combat aussi.
Des formes de combat aussi.
And fighting forms as well, compétition.
Et on a pu aboutir à des compétitions dans les débuts des années 80.
And in the early 80s, then they started having competitions.
Sur les côtés, vraiment à la hanche pour défendre le flanc et la tête.
The goal is to put those different strikes in combination to be able to touch without being touched back, and that involves some defensive techniques to avoid being hit.
Et en tête, soit en flanc, soit en jambe.
Okay, so you have the 3 levels of so it's a lateral circular movement where you can strike the head, body, or the leg.